Hello, Animal Messages with Julie. Here we go. We've got Holly and Patrick and Farley and CJ and probably Aria, Elwood, Leo. Okay,
Yep.
so today's topic is pooping in the house. For dogs, pooping in the house, or for your cat, pooping outside the litter box. Pooping in the house. Okay, so text yesterday. He's on the tree behind me. Here's his name, Rusty. Name is Rusty. He's a little guy, maybe 10 pounds. He lives with Blossom. So Rusty's been pooping in the house on the carpet, and getting yelled at, people getting irritated with him. Rusty's a full-grown dog. So we're not talking about puppies. We're not talking about trained animals. We're talking about adults that all of a sudden they're pooping in the house. So that is from, where's my stuff here? Oh yeah, there it is. Oop, come down here. One of the reasons that is from the trauma. Okay. So now Rusty lives with someone. They have a commitment tonight, otherwise they would be on. But he lives with someone that lost their spouse recently, and is upset, and it's an extended family that lives in this particular house. So anyway, animals, they take on the excess emotions of the humans. That's one of their jobs. So Rusty has anxiety. So this is one of the reasons that they poop in the house. They have a severe anxiety, and they can have the most loveliest life, but they could be taking it, absorbing it from a human. Okay, so Rusty has had a trauma clearing, and he needs another one because he's taken on more anxiety, more trauma from the humans around him. And so, okay, the dogs, they can smell 40 times more than us. They're just, okay, so the last thing they want to do is poop in their house. They don't want to do that. Okay, it smells worse to them than us, and so that's why they go 5 houses down or a block down and they poop, and then we pick it up and bring it home. My Chica was like, why are you bringing that back? I put it 5 houses away for a reason. Which is true. And I'm like, God. It's like people rules. I gotta bring it back, And so they absolutely do not want to poop where they live. They want to actually poop. They don't even want to poop in their own yard. They want to go 5 houses away. It has a lot of information about them. Other predators can smell it. They know they're there, blah, blah, blah. They don't. Okay. So, and they don't understand why we go in the house. That to them is just disgusting. So when they poop in the house, and this is again adult dogs, there is something off with the animal. They're not doing it to piss you off because they're not humans. So they're not like, I'm gonna get you. They have the anxiety. They have, how many of you have been like, I need a toilet right now. The bowels are moving. They have the same setup in bowels, intestines we do. Their digestive is much better than us, but they, where it's like, I need a bathroom, I need a toilet, like now, where is the toilet when you've been out and about? Or even when you're in your house, you're like, I need a toilet now, right? Me, I've had that experience, and a lot of times it is anxiety or something I ate, or there's this product called Calm, CALM, and some of you might have it in your house, and it's high in magnesium. So they were going to do a sleep test on me because I wasn't sleeping. I wasn't doing REM. I was like not really sleeping for like 36 hours, but tired, but not. So they want to get me to sleep. So I took double the Calm, which is magnesium. So any of you watching that know that kind of a thing, it gets the bowels moving. Okay, so it's like, holy mackerel. All right, so this happens to the animals also, where they don't make it where they need to go. and they just quickly find a corner in the house, and that's usually anxiety or something they ate, change in food, etc., not to piss you off. And then they'll go and they'll smell, right, where they had poop before or another animal had poop before. Okay, and they'll go there. So cleanup is really important. So I got this. So this is the thing, not the stuff from the grocery store. This stuff, zero odor pet. Now the orange one is for pet stains, which I'm out of. So that one you just spray it on, and I don't know if you rub it off with paper towel or vacuum it off, whatever. That breaks down the molecules. See, we've got to break down the enzymes. And the regular rug doctor stuff, the regular grocery store, Walmart stuff doesn't break down the enzymes in the poop and pee. So the animal can still smell that's where somebody went. And so they'll go there again. So this is the stuff, you can get it, I think, on Amazon. I used to get it from Bed Bath & Beyond. Zero odor, zero odor, zero odor, zero odor. Break down those molecules, break them down, break them down. Last week, we talked about how to break down blood from paw injuries, hydrogen peroxide, right? And then we squeegee it off with the pee pad. So this week, we're talking about how to break down poop and pee. So hopefully, and the other thing is, if you know your animal isn't feeling well, or they've done it once, you know, we use the pee pads, and I just buy the ones for the Huskies, the Eskimo dog picture on the package, like the giant, biggest ones possible. Because if Chico needed to go, which he did one night, he had, I don't know what he ate something off the ground when on our walk, and it didn't agree with him. And so he had to go like 6-7 times a night, and it was like 10 degrees out also. So I got him out for a few of them, but for a few I didn't. And so they'll go on the pee pads. They'll seek them out, because the adult dogs, because they really don't want to go in their own house. And then you would, you know, okay, and I had a dog walker that didn't know this, so I'm going to explain it to you. Then you put them in a plastic bag. I have a plastic bag here. I don't. Put a plastic trash bag, the pee pads, and you take them fucking outside. Don't put them in the kitchen trash. And all you men, don't put the used pee pads in the fucking kitchen trash. You're gonna stink up the goddamn house. So my nighttime dog walker. So my nighttime dog.
I don't know why you blame me, men. I don't do that.
Okay, good. All right, Patrick puts them outside. Put them outside in the bin, and not just the pee pad outside in the bin, because it's gonna rain or smell up the bin outside. You need to put the pee pad, drop it into a plastic trash bag, seal it, you know, and take it fucking outside. Okay. Like the nighttime dog walker was a female vet tech, and she would come and she'd be like, can you just ask him not to put it in the kitchen trash? So I told him, put it outside. And then he put it like not in the trash, just like this outside in a bucket. And then it would get rained on. And she's like, I'm pulling these out of this bucket, and it's nasty. And we just couldn't get it through to him. And then she's like, just tell him to put it in the bathtub. So when I got home, I found all these pee pads lying in the bathtub that weren't used. So I still wasn't getting through to like, okay, you know, it's like,
Well, Julie, sense. No common sense, raging idiot.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, communication, it's like 50% seems to land. So anyway, I think Patrick does it good. All right. So we got zero odor outside in a plastic. Oh. And what was this one? Oh, we had food, and I already described about the magnesium in the humans. And us too in the humans, like, okay, you know, as adults, either you have the flu or you take too much magnesium or whatever, but you know, people as adults poop the bed. We don't tell anybody. But it happens in 50 years at least once, right? but we're like, I know myself, it's like, clean it up real fast is bad. I might have the flu or whatever's going on, but I've somehow come up with the energy to clean that up because there's such embarrassment. We've been trained to go in the toilet. Well, the dogs have not only been trained to go outside, they don't want to go inside. It's not a pack thing. The pack would be like, why are you pooping in the den? They're going to find us. It stinks, 40 times as much as it smells to you humans, it's 40 times to the dog. So that is the last thing they want to do. And they're already like, oh my God, I can't believe I poop in the house. Just like we are if we poop in the bed. We're like, oh jeez, I can't believe that happened. Oh my God, I can cover that up quick. Clean that up so nobody finds out. So please do not yell at them. Please do not punish them. There's something wrong with them that they've done that. Okay. And I would do that with Chico on those times, and I'd be like, it's okay, honey. I'll clean it up. Mama clean it up. And I clean it up. Like I said, plastic bag outside so they don't have to smell it. And moving on. But they're like this. So, and that's what I wrote this person back. I'm like, please stop yelling and punishing the dog, because that would happen and it would make the anxiety worse. So the next morning he would poop again because his anxiety was still up. And so the bowels in that particular body move when the anxiety goes up. Some bodies, when anxiety goes up, the bowels don't move at all. Everything stops and they get constipated. Some bodies, the bowels start to move. So yeah. Okay. All right. That was my topic for today. And now, oh yeah, and we have Aria with her pooping outside the litter box.
What's my princess? I don't know. It's dark in there.
So when I talk to Aria, and I've seen it, Holly has sent me pictures. It's a covered litter box, and there's, I don't know, 4 or 5 litter boxes in this house of Holly's. So she has other choices too. 5. She's putting up her hand. 5. So I've seen it, and it's on the rubber pad right outside the box. So here's the box, and it's covered, and it's right outside on the rubber pad. Okay. And I've asked Aria, you poop outside the box, and I show her the picture, and telepathically, and she's like, it's dark in there. It's dark in the box, which it is. There's no touch light in her litter box. It is kind of dark.
Would she turn it on if there was?
She said no, and then she said, what's a touch light? I know.
Right.
So she does go pee inside the box. So that's great, because the pee goes into the carpet padding, that's a bigger issue. But she poops, she goes to the box and she poops outside the box. Once in a while, not every day. And then when I ask her about it, she just says, it's dark in there. And like Holly says, well, just get in there, turn around, do your business and get out. But Aria's just a little princess, and she's just too, she don't want to go in. She just don't want to go in. So she just goes right outside the door. That's all right.
Little shit.
Mm-hmm. Yes, Patrick.
But she goes pee inside the box. It's not too dark to go pee.
Right.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. She's Marilyn Monroe.
Oh, she just said, I know if I go pee outside the box, I'd be in big trouble. She's assessed the situation and knows she can get away with this once in a while.
It's
I'd
almost
rather,
day.
yeah, she said, I'd rather go outside the box. It's dark in there. Yes, I know. It's dark in there. It's true. She doesn't lose her home because she goes poop once in a while outside the box. So she has strategized this out. She doesn't like the dark, but she puts up with it to go pee. Okay. They're interesting beings. Each one is unique, just like humans. But yeah, it's interesting how this cat has gamed it out. Like what she can get away with. Yeah.
So is this cover for the litter box? Can you take it off?
Not really,
'Cause I was
because
just wondering if you had uncovered tester to see if he still does that. However, that's,
the problem is the boys, they kick shit. They kick the litter everywhere, and it would be all over the house if I took the litter.
I see.
So it's kind of
I
like
understand.
if that makes sense.
Yeah, absolutely. I just was wondering if that was a different issue, if you tested it. Okay, let's see what happens if it wasn't dark.
Yeah, then it's not her issue, it's theirs. So then we create another,
Okay.
right?
But
Miss Carol?
I do wonder if we've got, I don't have them here. Oh, it's about that big. I can use this. Okay. The touch lights that are about this big. They're about that big, right? They're touch lights and they're battery powered, and you would get like rechargeable batteries, something, because otherwise you'd be paying a fortune in batteries. And if we put a little touch light in there that was on like all the time, I know once a week you'd have to recharge the battery at least. I wonder if a light would be on like all the time, if she would be, that would be, oh, she said that would be good. She said that would be good. Because we
Your
don't want
cat
to,
needs
cat needs a night light. The cat needs a night
Oh my
light inside her box. She is a princess.
Not just a little bit.
I'm giggling because I'm like, she needs a light inside her litter box. So you have to buy a touch
She is
light and
Princess.
a bunch of rechargeable batteries and a charger to recharge the AA batteries because it's gonna run through batteries. And I don't know if we would necessarily want something plugged in and like a light shining on it either.
Right.
Yeah, because the other animals might knock over the light or not, you got light shining on plastic. I don't know. Yeah, the
Yeah.
touch light.
So can't you just see and hear Leo right now? We put a little light inside the box, and now there's a light, and Leo goes in there and he turns around and comes out and smacks the shit out of her and goes, "What the fuck?" Right?
Leo is her brother. Leo is a male cat in the house, and he actually smacks her. So a lot of times, because he's like, what is this? He said to me, she needs guidance, and he'll chase her into the bedroom and keep her in there. And I was over at the house at the time, and I was like, okay, Leo, let's have a discussion. He's like, I'm busy. I'm like, can I just have 5 seconds? And I'm like, what makes you do this? He's like, she needs guidance. And so he chases her into the bedroom and then is at the bedroom door and keeps her in there. He's like, she has thoughts about leaving the house, and she has certain thoughts. And then he's like, boom, nope, you're staying here. And once she had poop stuck to her long hair on her butt, and so she smelled like poop, and he was smacking on her. Boop, he walked by and he boop. And Holly called me and was like, he's beating up on her. And he said, she stinks. She needs to clean her butt. So Holly went and looked, and yeah, there was poop stuck on her hair on her butt. So
Which we have since trimmed.
yes. Because otherwise Leo will be like, he smacks her. I mean, literally, like, lady.
Oh, yeah. Whack as hard as he can.
Like, clean
And
your
he's
butt.
not little.
No.
He's a huge kitty.
It's like, you stink. Clean your butt. So he, yeah. He's the boss of the house. Yeah. And he had a point, I mean, he brought attention to that she needed a little extra assistance there. She was walking around. She wasn't able to take care of herself, apparently. She's rather long haired. Look at your dogs, Patrick, just sitting there So nice for the show. Hi
They're
there.
they're anxious. They're anxious because I told them after we're done here, we're gonna go to the dog park.
Oh, after what's okay? So CJ, what's going on? You're getting pet. Farley, what's going on? I play ball. You play ball. Oh, Farley said, when you shut up, I play ball.
That's
Very funny.
awesome.
That's why I love animals. They're not PC. They're just like, this is what's happening.
Like,
Yes, dogs. Do we have anything else for this week? We had dogs pooping. It's a pooping show. Okay. All right then,
very
Farley.
good information.
Say it again, Patrick.
I said very good information.
Yeah, yeah.
It was very good information.
Thank you. Thank you, Rusty. Thank you, Mr. Rusty, because he's the one that had the issue today. And then his person texted me and yeah.
We used to have a Rusty.
Aw.
We did.
Okay. Oh, and I forgot. Yeah, anybody watching this? I'm an animal communicator. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, I hit my head. Now I do that. I feel what they feel in my body. I hear them, and then we talk, and that's how they choose to alter their behavior. And we also do animal grief counseling when you've lost your animal or about to, both with you and the animal. And I train to work on humans, and I'll use it for animals. There you go. I always forget that stuff. Okay. So I'm going to stop recording. Okay, bye everybody.